In the previous video, we were introduced to multiplication of surds in brackets. Now, we have 3 more questions here to solve so as to establish more understanding on the topic. Now, you can pause the video right away to give it a trial, and we will solve it also. So, in the first question, we have root 2 into root 2 plus root 6. Now, just as we have done before, remember we are applying the laws of surds. That says root AB is equals to root A multiplied by root B. And also we are saying that A plus B multiplied by C plus D in algebraic expansion will give us AC plus AD plus BC plus BD. So with that done, we expand these, and this will give us root 2 multiplied by root 2. Also root 2 multiplied by root 6. So this will give us root 2 times 2, and this will give us root 2 times 6. So root 2 times 2 is root 4. Root 2 times 6 also is root 12. So this will give us 2 plus root 12. Now we can now further reduce root 12 in itself to basic form. Okay, so we know that root 12, we can do that sideways. Root 12 is root 4 multiplied by 3. Therefore, root 12 will be root 4 multiplied by root 3, and root 4 is 2, that is 2 root 3. So therefore we can write this and say this will give us 2 plus 2 root 3. That's for question 1. Moving on to question 2, we have 2 root 2 plus root 5 all squared. Now this simply means that we are going to multiply 2 root 2 plus root 5 by itself 2 times. So this will be 2 root 2 plus root 5 multiplied by 2 root 2 plus root 5. Therefore, we have 2 root 2 multiplying out 2 root 2 plus root 5. Also, we have root 5 multiplying 2 root 2 plus root 5. So, if you open the brackets now, so we have 2 root 2 multiplied by 2 root 2 plus 2 root 2 multiplied by root 5. Then this will multiply this. So we have root 5 multiplied by 2 root 2, and then this will multiply this. So we have root 5 multiplied by root 5. So therefore, to simplify this now, we multiply them out just like we have learned in multiplication of surds. So this will give us 2 times 2 times root 2 times 2. And this will give us 2 times root 2 times 5, because we're applying the laws of log of surds. So this will give us 2 times 5 times 2, and this will give us root 5 times 5. So this will give us 4, and 2 times 2 is 4, and this root of 4 is 2. So this will be 4 multiplied by 2. And this will give us 2 multiplied by root 10, 2 root 10, and likewise this will give us 2 also root 10, and this will give us 5. So solving that, we have 8. 2 root 10 plus 2 root 10 will give us 4 root 10 plus 5. So our 8 plus 5 is 13. Therefore, this will give us 13 plus 4 root 10. So I'm sure you got the answer. So let's move on to the last question. Now this last question will lead us to our next video, which we call conjugate of surds. Conjugate of surds. So let's multiply them out. plus root 2 multiplied by 4 root 3 minus root 2. Therefore, we open up the brackets as usual. So this will be 4 root 3 multiplied by 4 root 3 minus root 2 plus root 2 is multiplying 4 root 3 minus root 2. So we perform our simplification as we have always done in multiplication of surds in brackets. So this will give us 4 root 3 multiplied by 4 root 3 minus 4 root 2, 4 root 3. Okay, this is it. So we are considering the negative sign here. Multiplied by root 2 plus root 2 multiplied by 4 root 3, and plus and minus will give us negative also. So this will be root 2 multiplied by root 2. So we perform our surds operation here, multiplication of surds. We know that root AB is equals to root A multiplied by root B. Therefore, this will give us 4 times 4 times root 3 times root 3 minus, considering this now, we have 4 root 3 times 2 plus 4 root 2 times 3 minus 2 root 2 times 2. Now 4 times 4 is 16. 3 times 3, root 3 times 3. Okay, this should be just 3. 3 times 3 is 9, and the root of 9 is 3. So this will be 16 multiplied by 3. And we'll have 4 root 6 here now. And also we'll have 4 root 6. And therefore we'll have minus root 2. Or minus 2 rather. 4 root 6 and plus 4 root 6 will nullify each other, and therefore we'll be left with 16 times 3 minus 2. So this will give us 48 minus 2, which is equals to 46. Now we notice something. When we multiply a surds that are conjugates, okay, even though they are of the same values, but the sign between them is different. We have positive here, we have negative here, we will have a whole number. So that is what we'll be looking at in the next video.